Starting out today's vlog on a very cold morning here in South Georgia. It's around 38 degrees and heading home. Hey guys, welcome back to and welcome to new here. Today we're heading back home, back to Florida. Ooh, that feels good to say. But anyways, we're heading back home, have a nice little adventure today for y'all. And as well, we are stopping off at Magnolia Plantation. It's a nice, clean place. Really nice bathrooms actually. If you're unsure where this is at, it's in South Georgia off I-75, right outside Tiffin. If you're heading to Valdosta, and if you're heading to Georgia, say Macon, Atlanta, it's right off. You really can't miss it. It's a big old place just like this. Looks like an old plantation building. It's also a part of a gas station. You know, they have really clean restrooms, so that's why I like it. But anyways, let's go inside, see what's in there. I want some hot chocolate. It's cold. It's like 42 degrees. It's colder than it was yesterday, but let's head inside. All right, guys, now back in the car. I did use the restroom. That was really nice restrooms inside of there. But they didn't have any hot chocolate or not even coffee, not that I've seen. But they just had like Coke products, Monster Energy, water. I was like, this is kind of weird. But it was more like a country store as well. They had like your pecan brittle, shelled pecans, all that kind of stuff you would find like in a country store. But it was pretty nice though. But now on back to the road. All right, guys, we're now back in the state of Florida and also in a welcome center. Check this out. They have Publix promotion here. It's kind of cool. Usually they have the Walt Disney parks over here like that, but now it's Publix. Pretty cool. So this is the first time you trying this thing. To try a hot chocolate. It was $2 for this. And I have acquired my hot chocolate because I don't drink coffee. It was actually filled to the rim. I had to spill a little bit out, but it's pretty decent. Our next stop brings us to the rest stop over here at the Osceola National Forest. I've always wanted to actually stop and look at this. It's pretty cool. This is the Forest Service Department of Agriculture. It's pretty cool. So even though it is still pretty chilly outside, like less than 55 degrees, maybe around 50, it still feels really good to walk, stretch your legs, maybe use the bathroom if I need to, but it feels pretty good. So if you're wondering where this is at, here is the actual map of I-10 Osceola County Forest Rest Area. So all this is I-10 right across here. Already past Lake City. Well, I didn't go into Lake City, but I think we're almost around this area. I ain't past Glen St. Mary yet. So right around here, that's where the rest area is at. And also, I'm going to utilize this to show you all my plans today. So we're going to start at Atlantic Beach, go Neptune, Jacksonville, go on down, maybe Villano Beach, definitely St. Augustine. It's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna try to hit as much as I can. And if you're wondering about Fernandina Beach, that will be saved for a later trip heading up north towards Savannah. We now approach our first area in Jacksonville, and we are now crossing over to St. Johns River. Beautiful. And we're now in the Jacksonville Beach area. This is really cool seeing for the first time. And there is a Jack's Beach water tower. And we have finally made it to our first destination, which is right down there, which is Neptune Beach. But first, we're gonna get something to eat. It's called The Local. And this restaurant does serve lunch, brunch, and dinner. Sounds pretty good. So before we actually go eat, let's talk about something really quick. Parking at beaches. So this place called The Local, it says on-premises customer parking only. Others will be towed. So if you're here eating, you can park. Other than that, I think it's a little kiosk that actually bill you by your plate. Haven't really seen it. They have a little kiosk. It'd be really cool to check out for the first time being here. Really excited. So here is a sign: North Beaches Parking, pay by plate, Flowbird, mobile app, or city kiosk. No backing in. All right, guys, here is the kiosk. How you fit for parking here at the beach. It's pretty cool. You can either use your card or you can use actual bills. I'll have to try this out one day. So you can either use the kiosk or the mobile app. I would definitely try both just because like I actually like having something physical on my hand just in case something happens. But yeah, that is the kiosk. Also, it's a beautiful day outside. Clear skies. I can't wait to go to the beach after the meal. All right, guys, here we go. The Local. It looks really cool. I like the vibe. Check this out. Very cozy. So this is the actual place inside. as again, it's pretty cozy in here. I like the atmosphere. So here is the menu at the local. Looks pretty good. You got the lunch menu. Currently right now during the weekdays, they don't do brunch, but here's the lunch menu. It looks pretty good. Very interesting stuff. Of course, you are at a beach, so you have like a lot of your seafood and stuff. Looks pretty good. Check out the other side. Here's small plates and starters, fresh salads, a lot of salads. You know, hot sandwiches. That sounds good too. Very interesting. All right, guys, here it is. I got the chicken sandwich and fries, pepper jack cheese, and bacon. Looks pretty good. Also has like a grilled ciabatta bun. That should be pretty good. And also there's 2 different sauces I have to try. It actually comes with this. This is called the Jack sauce. It's like a barbecue honey mustard kind of deal. And this is something that's with something else. It's called a Wonder sauce. It's like a spicy kind of sauce, so it should be interesting. Let's try it out. All right, guys, here we go. Also, we have some pretty good lighting here as well. So let's go and try these fries first. Looks pretty good. We'll try both of the sauces. It's a pretty good sauce. By the way, I'm trying the Jack sauce right now. I don't really taste honey mustard or barbecue, but it tastes good though. Try it again. Not bad. Let's try this Wonder sauce. Oh, that's definitely a thicker sauce. Oh, that's pretty good. Wow, that is a good sauce. I don't know what it tastes like. Can't ask the server actually what it's supposed to be, but really good. Okay, so now that I add more of this Jack sauce, it actually reminds me of Chick-fil-A's honey roasted barbecue, but it's still pretty good. All right, guys, so next up, we're actually gonna try the chicken sandwich. It looks delicious. Wow, it's actually really big size. Check that out. Cover my face. But anyways, as again, this is a fried chicken sandwich, has pepper jack cheese and bacon. So let's go ahead and try this thing out. It's pretty good. Now, it's not like going to Chick-fil-A, but it's very different. I like the ciabatta bun. This is actually pretty good. So, Jack sauce, which is more of like a honey roasted barbecue. That's what it tastes like.
This Wonder is gonna be like a sweet sour, kind of like a savory kind of sauce.
Okay, it tastes pretty good. So that is why I like this Wonder sauce, because it's like a sweet and sour, but also savory, which I like savory stuff. All right, guys, just got finished with the local here in Neptune Beach for the first time. It was a really good experience overall for the first time being in Neptune Beach. For our first restaurant, let's talk about this really quick. I love the atmosphere, I love the food, and I love the service as well. Big shout out to Adam, my server. He was really great. He talked about the whole menu, recommendations, what people like, what does he like, you know, he was really honest, and it was a really good experience. So if you're ever in Neptune Beach area just for the first time, definitely check this place out. All right, guys, so this is actually really cool. I'm gonna show you something. So there's actually 2 sides. One is Atlantic Beach, one is Neptune Beach. It's really cool. Okay, so this is the actual street. It's called Atlantic Boulevard right here. So it's really cool. There's a sign right over here that says Atlantic Beach. That's welcome to Atlantic Beach. And this over here is welcome to Neptune Beach. How cool is that? And just for documentation, here is a sign, welcome to Atlantic Beach. And also for another documentation, welcome to beautiful Neptune Beach, established 1931. And as we get close to the beach, check out this old hotel. It's still running. It's called the Seahorse Oceanfront Inn. It's really retro. And we're now walking upon the beach. Oh yeah. And here we are, guys. It is very beautiful out here. Check this out. Wow. Not a lot of people out here. Very peaceful. It really is a great day outside. And also for a first time being here at Neptune Beach. Very beautiful here. Very quiet day. I read about it, some reviews on Neptune Beach, that it's not a lot of people that come over here, but it's very peaceful as well. And really, look at it. Very peaceful, guys. Actually, behind me down here, that's actually Atlantic Beach. So I'm just going to say Neptune Beach. It's basically the same thing, Atlantic and Neptune. But behind me, this way, some buildings down there, that's Jacksonville Beach. So that's actually going to be next, but it's a really great place. Check out these waves and waters. It's so beautiful outside. Oh yeah. Come here. I'll get you. Don't run away from me. Alright guys, that will actually conclude our time here at Neptune Beach. Really great. Now it's time to head on down the road about 10 minutes to Jacksonville Beach. Alright guys, we're about to turn onto Beach Boulevard here onto Jacksonville Beach. And here we go, guys. It's only from Neptune Beach, it's only 2.5 miles and 10 minutes down the road. Alright guys, so we actually came from that way. This is Beach Boulevard right here. And behind me is supposedly the main entrance to the beach. And as well, I've never seen one of these before. It's an American Red Cross Volunteer Life-Saving Corps. And here's a sign for it. American Red Cross Volunteer Life-Saving Corps and Station. Established 1912. How about that? Alright guys, we're now here in Jacksonville Beach. It's pretty nice. About the same as Neptune Beach. There's not a lot of people out here, as you can see, this way and this way. Really the only difference is Jacksonville Beach has more hotels and restaurants, as you can see. But it's very nice out here still. And also, behind me, you have your fishing pier. I really want to go fish on a pier again one of these days. It's been a long time. Sometimes when you go to the fishing piers, they actually have rods and stuff you can actually rent out, buy bait there, so you can actually just walk up to a pier and fish without bringing anything. Pretty cool. Even though it's windy and chilly, it's very peaceful outside. Take a look at this. And here's also beach rules and regulations at Jacksonville Beach. No sleeping, camping, or lying on the beach between hours of 11 p.m. and 6 p.m. No alcohol beverages at the beach at any time. No cooking, open fires. No dogs allowed on the beach from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. When allowed, pets must be on a leash. No skateboarding on the dune walkover. Alright guys, that will conclude it here at Jacksonville Beach, as well as behind me down that way, about 2.5 miles, Neptune Beach. Basically the same beach, but different kind of areas, as well as, Jacksonville Beach, as I said, has more restaurants and, hotels, but still very nice and quiet as well. Much different than Panama City on the other coast. That's very different, but I still enjoy this, definitely. We're actually going to skip Pond Valley and Ponte Vedra. I just look on the map, and Apple Maps. I was trying to look, I was like, I don't really see any places around there that's like a parking settlement, as you would say. But we're actually gonna skip those two and actually head on towards St. Augustine area. I'm pretty excited for that one. All right guys, so about 15 minutes down the road, almost 15 miles, brings on down to A1A to our next location. But on the way there, I saw a statue in the distance. I was like, I've seen that online before. I need to check this out. So I actually had to turn around, and I've been actually wanting to see this for a while now. So I was actually coming like this way, and here is the figure right here. So if you like to pause the video, you can read this, but this is called 38 North Latitude. People and historians believe this is where Ponce de Leon actually landed in Florida and discovered it. Now, I do want to read the bottom of this. It says, this site has been preserved in its natural condition by the state of Florida and is likely what Ponce de Leon would have seen as he approached Florida for the first time in 1513. How about that? So really, without all the streets and everything modern here, just think of Florida, all the palm trees and the grass. This is what Ponce de Leon would have saw when he first arrived here in La Florida. That's really cool, right? All right, guys, so it's been about an hour out of Jacksonville Beach. So now our next beach, Villano Beach. This is actually a pavilion. We'll walk around here for a second. But this is the beach. It's way more closer to the water, and parking here is actually free. I guess it's different everywhere you go, but it's pretty cool. We're gonna check it out really quick. So this pavilion was actually created by St. Johns County Recreation and Parks. It's really nice. So this is the pavilion, guys. Lots of room in here. Your drinking water fountains. So you have a men's bathroom, ladies' bathroom. It's got some seating over there as well from shade. There's your showers. You get your sand off yourself. It's pretty nice. As we get to the beach, have some signs there by St. Johns County Beach Access. Also, lights out for sea turtles. All right, guys, we're now here at Bailiana Beach. You can still hear the wind is pretty strong out here, but it feels great. Also, the sand is like darker over here for some reason. I don't know why, but still very pretty. All right, guys, made it all the way down to the corner. It's pretty cool down here. Check all these rocks out. I don't know why I find it so satisfying with the water hitting the rocks. It's like a movie. It's super cool. And also something really cool. Check out all these houses right here. Woo. All right, guys, that was our time here at Villano Beach. It was almost the same as Jacksonville Beach and Neptune Beach, but it was a little bit different. The sand was definitely darker. I'm not sure why, and it was a little more harder, and also way more close to the water as far as like parking wise to the actual beach, but still pretty cool to check out. And right by it, it looks like we have another retro hotel, and it's still in operation. It's called the Magic Beach Motel. Check that out, guys. And if you're a visual person as much as myself, this is where I'm at, right in the corner. Pretty cool, right? And before we actually leave Villano Beach, we had the Villano Beach Pier Pavilion. Let's check this out. So this is actually a public pier. It looks to be free. That's cool. Check this out, guys. That is beautiful. And also check out this big old bluebird. Happiness is Bailiana Beach, Florida. Now on the bottom right here, it says the quote-unquote bluebird is an iconic symbol nostalgic of the early traveling days to the Florida circa 1950, was a roadside attraction. Happiness is it being in Villano. Huh, that's pretty cool. And I believe this is the bridge that takes you over to St. Augustine, right over there. That's so cool, man. And check this out, guys. This is really nice. Like a little swing right here. Just sit down. I'm gonna have to test it out. Oh, it has some age to it, but man, how nice is that? Just sitting out, looking over the water. Oh man, other than the squeaking. And you also have some fishing going on over here. I bet it's pretty good fishing over here. And check out these dolphins going over the bridge. And also something I had not seen in a very long time, since Fort Lauderdale when I was very little. They actually have little water boat taxis that take you around. Now that is awesome. It's called the Old Town Cycle Cruise. That's pretty cool, man. And we've now come to the end of the pier, and it is very beautiful out here. And in the distance as well, I'll zoom in on it. That is the St. Augustine Lighthouse. I am actually very satisfied I just came just for this. It's actually really cool. Now, look at this, it's awesome. And as I was actually looking on the map before leaving, this is actually still A1A. Continuing on the bridge on A1A, I think it's Tomolado River, I think is what it's called. This is really cool, guys. And here's another look. I'm not looking, you're looking. How's that view, guys? And now entering the city limit of St. Augustine. And that says right there, welcome to St. Augustine. And passing by Ponce de Leon's Fountain of Youth. Huh, now I know where it's at, guys. And as we head on down, passing by the first established Ripley's, believe it or not. That's cool, man. And as well, passing by Castillo San Marcos. Oh, that's so cool, man. I love that place. It's really funny. A part of me wants to stop this and just explore St. Augustine because I love it so much, but that's not the purpose of today's vlog. And it's so hard. And we now go on the Bridge of Lions. This is pretty cool. Never been on here before. All right, guys, we are now made it to St. Augustine Beach. Very excited to be here. And it's really got this place right here. This is the St. John's Ocean and Fishing Pier. Cold drinks, ice cream, bait and tackle, visitor information, rentals, a gift shop, hot dogs and pretzels, And of course, you got your restrooms right there. It looks like they're pretty good sized restrooms. And it has some kind of splash pad. We'll check that out. They also have some admission stuff right here. Let's check it out. Sightseeing is $2. Fishing, $6. It's like SJC resident. St. Johns County. Okay. Handicapped military, under 6 is free. And coming on behind that building, here is the splash pad. It is going. Personally, I think it's too cold for that. I don't think you want your kids getting sick, but pretty fun, right? If you want to go in the beach water. You got a little playground over here, lots of seating over here. And there is the beach itself. And just like any other beach, you do have your showers right here. Wash that sand off you. And come over here, it looks like this section is blocked off because you go right down there, right into the water. I guess some parts are still dealing with flooding, maybe. You can see down there, not much people are down there. I'll zoom in. But it is more people than the other beaches, most definitely. Nice water though. And I guess they are doing some repairs. There's some guys up there doing that roof. And also the bridge, as you saw, is $2 just to sightsee and $6 to go fishing. That's actually not that bad. So I just got done talking to one of the guys inside. He's like a clerk or a salesman. But he said it's $15 to rent a rod. And the time you get done with everything, it's around $28 after tax. I was like, that's pretty good. He was like, yeah, that's really good. And just talking about it. If you're a person that's traveling on vacation, you know, you don't have any gear, I think that's a pretty good way to have some fun. You know, it's less than $30 to go fishing for 2 hours. I say that's a steal. And here's a look at the pier. That's pretty nice. It's $2 to spectate, $6 to go fishing. That's a good deal. Very nice out there. And also, that's some big rocks. All right, guys, heading to our last location. This is actually the first time we have been on I-95 today. First thing this morning was I-75, I-10, then A1A. Now we're finally on I-95 to the last stretch over our final location, passing through Palm Coast and going to pass over Flagler Beach to the last location. All right, guys, now it's time to go on another bridge. And look at that view, guys. Very cool. All right, we're now on the main strip. Check this out. Ocean Walk Village. Movies, shops, public parking. Huh. And we have finally arrived at our final location with the sun setting. We're here in Volusia County, and in Volusia County is Daytona Beach. And here's the beach, guys. Wow, that is beautiful. Especially with the sunset. Well, you know the sunset's that way. It's still very beautiful. You can see all the way down there, different hotels and buildings. And there's plenty of room out here. Check this out, guys. And of course, the weather doesn't help people not being out here, but that's just more room for me. And also, to finish the day off, I got some Buc-ee's. I got a sliced brisket sandwich and Dr. Pepper as well. Buc-ee's at the beach. Ah. Alright guys, I got my hood on again because it's getting pretty windy out here, but that's not going to stop me from eating some Buc-ee's at the beach. Also, again, I got the sliced pork sandwich. It's so good. Woo! Okay, it's actually not that windy outside. It actually feels pretty good. I was actually wrong, but this is living life. I actually find it kind of funny now that I think about it. Last Saturday when I was heading back to Georgia, I was actually stopping at Buc-ee's in St. Augustine, and it was sunrise. Now I went to Buc-ee's in Daytona, and it's a sunset. It's just really funny to think about. All right, guys, just finished my sandwich. Man, look at this. It's so beautiful. Like, you really can't beat that. Like, man, that guy's melting over there. But man, this is so nice. It really is. Like the way the sun reflects off the water and everything. Man, look at that, man. This was definitely a fun vlog today, doing something brand new in travels. So, and all together, I had a lot of fun today going to different beaches. So behind me is Neptune Beach, Atlantic Beach, Jacksonville. You got Palm Bay, Flagler. I skipped Palm Bay and Flagler but that's that way towards north. Behind me, that's Melbourne, the Space Coast. And you keep going down, West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, which I was born at. Really excited to do that travel. I'm not sure I'm going to do it, but it is coming very soon. I know as you get towards Miami down there, a lot more stuff, a lot more people, which I'm very excited to do. You know, especially the actual Miami part. Woo, that's gonna be a fun one. But I think that's probably next year. I'm not just sure when, but that's exciting. And if you're interested in joining the channel and being a part of it, in the description below is my Patreon and Buy Me Coffee, where you can be a part of the channel, join the team, and be a part of the adventures. So if you like what you're watching today, make sure you give this video a big old thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more future content just like this. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and come along with this journey. I'll see you guys in the next one.